Welcome back. In our previous videos, we covered taking actions in Legend in the Mist. While simple actions are made without rolls, quick and detailed actions require a roll of 2 6-sided dice plus power. On a detailed action, you can spend your power on statuses, tags, and discovering information. But in this video, we'll go over some advanced options you can take in an action, along with how your fellowship can work together. First, let's look at additional options for spending power in a detailed action, such as the extra feat. Extra feats are additional narrative achievements beyond the main effects of an action, such as a tag or status. You can only spend power on an extra feat after you already spent some power on a tag, status, or discovery, hence the extra. Common extra feats include keeping the spotlight for a follow-up action, preventing an incoming threat from materializing, for now, reaching a good position, or adding a special flair. For example, if you're running away from an angry crowd, you can spend power to increase your escaping status, and spend another point of power to state you zig and zag, so the rotten vegetables they throw at you all miss, preventing that threat from happening. If you have 1 power left, you can also spend it to create a single-use story tag. While regular story tags cost 2 power and can be used repeatedly, these lesser story tags are cheaper, but can only be used once. If you need more power, there are ways to obtain it, but just like with magic, they require a sacrifice. One way is burning a tag for power. Before you roll, you can scratch 1 and only 1 power or story tag that is directly helpful to your action. That tag then grants you 3 power instead of 1. You can also trade power for a safer roll, or risk it for a better reward. If you have 2 power or less, you can throw caution to the wind. You reduce your power further by 1, roll, and if you succeed, you gain +1 to your original power to spend. If you have 2 power or more, you can instead hedge your risks. You can add 1 power before you roll, and if you succeed, you can spend your original power -1. Another way to get something extra is to push your luck. On a roll of 10 or higher, you can choose to accept consequences anyway. On a quick action, this turns your success into a great success, which gives you a narrative bonus like an extra feat would. On a detailed action, taking consequences on a success gives you +1 power to spend. These are all ways to bend the odds, but there are moments when you may want to put it all on the line. Making a sacrifice is a special kind of quick action where you accept severe consequences to achieve something extraordinary. The narrator will tell you what kind of sacrifice it will take to achieve what you want. A painful sacrifice risks scratching all the tags in a relevant theme. A scarring sacrifice risks replacing a relevant theme, losing it forever. And a grave sacrifice risks taking a tier 6 status with no way to lessen it. When all the risks are known, you roll 2 6-sided dice, and only 2 6-sided dice, no power added. A 10 or higher is a miracle, and your sacrifice is lessened by 1 level. A 9, 8, or 7 is fate. You succeed, but pay in full the consequences. And if you roll 6 or less, your sacrifice is in vain. You pay in full the consequences of your fruitless sacrifice. It's best to save this move for when you really need it. One other way to bend the odds without risking life and limb is to rely on the help of your fellowship. Remember that your fellowship theme has single-use power tags that every member of the party can use. Members of your fellowship can also offer up one of their own tags to add +1 power to your roll. If you're attempting to cast a spell, your friend's scholarly advice would certainly assist. You can also act together as a group, such as when you're venturing through a dangerous region or working together on a magical potion. In this way, each party member can contribute a single tag that represents their most significant contribution to the joint effort. Keep in mind, fellowship relationship tags count for the 1 tag per hero limit, but Fellowship theme power tags can be added outside this limit. One hero can also scratch 1 tag for power. Of course, the outcome will affect the entire Fellowship. Every hero needs a few tricks up their sleeves, so we hope these advanced actions assist you in your quests. For more videos on Legend in the Mist, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, good fortunes on your journey.